Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the channel today. Sorry, it just reset on me. Today we're going to be reviewing or kind of talking about the new gameplay trailer that dropped for 007 First Light. It dropped yesterday at the time that I'm recording this. I'm very excited. I've already seen it, I'm not going to lie, but we will be going through all 34 minutes of the footage, talking about what I liked, some things I noticed. I haven't seen any other reactions simply because I'm so excited and I have a very positive opinion, and I know every time I go watch these reactions, someone's always got something to say that kind of just kills the vibe for me. But we'll see what I can come up with today. Uh, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Alright. Also, I'm very stuffy today. I'm so sorry about that. We got some rehashed footage from the original teasers.
What he did was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Marl.
I think you just covered them all.
Still an incredible trailer.
Simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
Yeah, fantastic.
Hi, I'm Hakan Abrak, game director on 007 First Light.
What's up?
I know everyone has been waiting patiently to finally see our game, and that's exactly why we're here today. So without further ado, and on behalf of our talented team, I'm incredibly proud to introduce an extended playthrough of Bond's first mission as a recruit. Please enjoy our gameplay premiere of 007 First Light.
Knocking over all my fiance
This
stuff.
is a black flag operation, so discretion, ladies and gentlemen, is critical.
Now, I do think this looks fantastic. I have to say, I wish this part was a cinematic. This little drive all the way up to the main estate is excruciatingly long, in my opinion. I mean, it's very good to look at for this. But I don't know.
Like to impress, dearest. We'll get our cover.
Dearest.
And James, do quit your pouting.
I'm a glorified hood ornament. What could I possibly have to pout about?
Sorry if the assignment doesn't live up to your grand expectations. Someone must watch the perimeter. If 009 slips through our fingers, we're the last line of defense.
Exhilarating. Greenway's testing you, mate. That's all. Don't give him an excuse.
The cat looks good on you, though. Really brings out your cheekbones.
I do like seeing the Jaguar there.
Take a left up ahead, James.
But yeah, a lot of...
Backseat driver.
What's that, darling?
Just a frog in my throat.
There's a few moments throughout this trailer that I do like the humor. It's not overdone, in my opinion. But I wish they kind of skipped through some of this a bit more. Even if in the game this is the full drive, I still would have liked to see it. But honestly, it's not that bad on rewatching it. I think I was just very anxious on my first watch.
Is everything in order?
Routine inspection, ma'am. Won't be a moment. All clear. Please proceed.
Love seeing the interior. Very polished.
You think if I sold a kidney, I could afford to stay for a night?
I think I have. Stayed here, I mean. A wedding back in 22.
Doesn't sound like
22.
something you forget.
Well, the hen was in Cannes, so we flew in by private jet. It's dark and we've been drinking, so...
Drinking, so...
Can.
At least Sheila will be happy.
Private jet.
What?
Nothing. Darling, nothing at all.
I like the small talk, a little
What do
banter.
you make of 009?
He was the best in his day. That was a long time ago. My guess is he's tired of running.
Greenway thinks we're being played. And since when do you trust Greenway? I never said I did. They knew each other, though. That much is clear. Something to do with an operation.
Love the
called
XJ.
Nightfall. Begs the question.
Classic, in my opinion.
009
Anyway.
picked Greenway out of good faith or bad blood?
Well, we're about to find out.
I'm excited to find out more about. I mean, they did a lot of like info dropping on 009 and kind of what's going on, but they don't ever outright say what's going on. That's what I'm excited about, to see that unfold. I'm so excited for this game. And then, of course, you see that bad boy right there.
Yep, this is our
There's
stop.
the Aston
Alive,
Martin.
gentlemen. Switch
Aston
to
Martin.
comms.
Whatever.
Monroe, with me. James, stay.
Save the world some other time, yeah?
Stay like a dog.
Afternoon. Invitation, please.
Blake and Loretta York. Plus the help.
Welcome to the Grand Carpathian. Parking is right up ahead. Mr. and Mrs. York, enjoy your stay.
Enjoy your stay. I like the UI.
They will.
I was telling my fiance about that.
Right. We're entering the premises. Team status?
Nash, delivery area. In position. Same. Staff quarters.
Ronson, conference wing.
Kingsley, first floor suites. Bond. Bond.
Parking lot. In position.
Greenway, Grand Hall. Switching off comms as instructed. Keep a low profile and don't let your guards down. 009 most certainly won't. Out.
He's got a gravelly voice. There's gonna be some stuff coming up, some tropes that I'm not exactly looking forward to, but I don't think it's bad. I certainly don't think it's unexpected. I'll explain in a little bit when we get to it, but so far it looks really good. You got this silence here. Get kind of this comedic little montage sort of thing of Bond just waiting his turn. I'm so sorry about this sniffly. It's so annoying. I'm so mad about it.
Not exactly the 5-star treatment. Oh, I'm stretching my legs.
Love the little watch.
Reporting suspicious behavior.
009?
No, one of the hotel staff. Strangest looking bellhop I ever saw. He was mishandling luggage.
Are you joking? What are we, the local tourist board?
I guess he had to be there. It was odd. I'm gonna check it out.
We will not. 009 is our only priority. Stay at your post, James. That's an order.
Yes, Mom.
Oof. I love the watch icon for the, excuse me, like the compass, and I'm not sure what those are. So that's battery.
Need to see a man about a bag.
I don't know. Maybe that's. I don't know.
Missed him.
I don't know what those icons are.
Staff and press only.
Oh, damn. Forgot my press badge.
You're not the first. Can I talk through? I need to catch up with that bellhop. Show me your ID and all's good.
This surprised me. I did not. Oh wow, they clicked on that fast. I did not expect to see dialogue options.
Afternoon, sir. Staff and press only.
I'll try to.
Oh, damn. Forgot my press badge.
You're not the first. Can I talk through? I need to catch up with that bellhop. Show me your ID and all's good.
There you go. Present badge. You don't have it, so you can't present the badge. Who was the bellhop? What are those scanners? Leave conversation. Yeah, I didn't expect really. I mean, I figured maybe at some point in the game there'd be options, but I didn't expect it to be like a. Honestly, I wasn't even sure if I expected it. To be completely honest, it didn't seem like it needed it. They were definitely going the cinematic route, but it's very cool that they have it. We'll have to see just like how involved that gets. We'll just have to see over time. You do get a little bit here, but like I said, they kind of just click through. Anyway.
Better go and get my ID then. If you want to catch your bellhop.
Fair point.
Open window, so you get hints for things. Excuse me. I'm guessing the higher the difficulty, the less hints you're gonna get. You still get that kind of detective vision that Hitman has, that Batman kind of made popular in the Arkham series. It does tell you that there's watchers nearby, so it won't let you just jump over the edge. and you see there's like environmental stuff. So pretty much Hitman. Up until this point, I'm like, oh, so it's very much like Hitman. I'm glad that they do their own thing with it. If this is your first time seeing it, they don't just leave it at this. I guarantee you. Uh, it's kind of like. Sorry, I was listening to them talk, but yeah, there's a lot to it. A lot more to it than just what Hitman offers. They do. Yeah, you'll see. Like, oh, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. That's all I gotta say. My fiance talked about how much she liked the flowers when we were watching. But, you know, just like Hitman, you got the environmental stuff, like I said, to get this guy to move. You can hide in the bushes, just like in Hitman. They still have the question mark over the head. They still have the dots over the head like Hitman to let you know like who can point you out, whether you're in disguise or not. And this one, it's not really as much disguise as it's more whether or not you can convince them. So again, they'll explain that later. It's a little different, but for the most part, it's the exact same. All right, so that trank dart, that's what that little glass cylinder is, the little chemical thing. I don't know. Tube, I don't know what it's called. That little chemical icon is the trank dart, or the throw up dart. The emetic poison. I'm really struggling to find me words, but it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, then he lights this on fire, does that very quickly. Totally less conspicuous.
Let's see.
They're acting just like a Hitman. He totally didn't see that. Anyway, he's got the same body strength as Agent 47. I'm not complaining. I'm not surprised by this. As long as they're unique enough, you know, I think it'll be okay. I'm very excited for this game, man. I can't say that enough. It's such a beautiful looking game so far too. There hasn't been any significant
black tie event.
frame drops.
Haven't done that since final year.
But you'll see later that there's some glaring stuff, but that's later.
What? Ken Banks, penetration tester. I need to have a stern word with your manager.
Good to have you on the team.
You gotta love how quick he is with that response.
It's going to be worth it.
Doo, doo, doo. Love the music in the background.
Don't mind me, ladies.
Good afternoon, sir.
Which room is he in?
Dunno, but he's getting an extra mint on his pillow. That's for sure.
They have that little thing that he just picked up off the cart that refilled some of his the chemical icon that he's got. You'll need to grab that stuff to recharge that, and there's like batteries and certain electronics you need to recharge the watch.
Now,
I'm fairly certain.
let's see what all the fuss is about.
Very cool. We got this shot or something similar in the main trailer.
Hopefully I'm the last thing on his mind.
I wish he wasn't talking directly out loud. I do find that a little weird.
What are you
You
here
can
for?
just say it on his head, but anyway. His name is Patrick Gibson, right? The actor for James Bond. He's really growing on me. I didn't dislike it up front, but the more and more I see it, the more and more I'm liking it, the casting. So, personal opinion.
Kingsley alert. Best not get spotted just yet. Let's build a case first.
So throughout this, you'll need to avoid the other agents, which is I think that's good. That's cool. I imagine this is the part where I think they're leaning into the trope.
All was quiet in the parking lot. No sign of 009. Over.
This is what's I think 009's going to be in the parking lot. Something's gonna happen. Even though he's gonna have a quite solid case, you know, they're gonna be like, "Well, you didn't do what you were supposed to do."
Now,
Kind of,
where do you go?
you know, annoying trope with that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm hoping there's not too much like that.
I can't take credit, I'm afraid. The hotel owner has a huge collection of mixology books.
all sorts of antique books on display about the castle and local history.
Whew,
If you
I'm
can
so
help me,
tired.
I'll certainly try, sir.
I'll certainly try.
Did
We
you
get
notice
some
the
more
blonde
options.
bellhop who just passed through here?
There's a face at pick out in the lineup. Probably one of the temps. He was asking for the directions to the backstage area.
A chess fiend. I knew it.
I'd stay clear of him.
Just need a quiet word.
This guy's quite
Nothing
talkative.
dramatic.
Inevitably. Yeah, and then I do like that they skip through the scene a bit, get you, you're acquainted with some of the stealth, some of the I don't want to say parkour, some of the maneuverability, like how you're going to move around these maps, stealthily anyway, how you can maneuver or interact with the environment. It's all very Hitman. That whole first section is very Hitman, and it's good. It's solid. I think it does what it needs to. It's the rest of this trailer that truly I really enjoy. There's some moments that are all right. Let's just get into it. I do love how this looks. Unfortunately, he had to break that beautiful car window. All that just for this.
Listen to these.
Hold on.
And then we get our first true driving sequence. I think it does look satisfying, but we'll see.
On the road.
Now we've seen this woman in the trailer, or the first trailer. They do skip in this gameplay how you actually meet her, and what's happening. So
You need to cut some corners.
Careful what you wish for.
that person in front of you is quite ridiculously fast. But it's so satisfying getting to drive this car. I hope we get to keep this car. I hope it's not just a one mission thing, because I do love this car. I'm sure, even if you don't get to keep it in the story, you can unlock it as like cosmetic or something, an unlockable later. Excuse me. Such a beautiful looking game. I hope, yeah. As long as the rest of the game keeps this level of, cinematic experience, this level of fun looking, explosive action, I think it's going to be great. Obviously it doesn't need to do this much all the time, but I would hate for the beginning of the game to be exciting and then the rest of the game to just be kind of like more stunt focused. This is the part of these games that I enjoy so much. Just the fun, balls to the wall shit. That's how I've always played Bond games. Even the stealthy missions, I always found myself doing the most. But anyway, I love how there's like that little wheat grain or vine, whatever that is, hanging from the back of the car. Now you will see some frame rate drops, as I'm sure you've been noticing. That is not just the recording. I'm seeing it on my end as well. I saw it when I was watching on my Xbox for the first time as well. I think it's more of a game thing. And that's the main reason I don't want to watch these people's reactions. So many people focus on the frame rates. I'm not saying it's not something to pay attention to, but me personally, if it runs like this for me, I'll be happy, more than happy. If frame rates, they do matter to you, it is something to pay attention to. You get a Bond moment right here. Very cool. But at the end of the day, it's kind of up to you guys. What do you think is important when it comes to these kinds of games? Like I said, there's going to be a few moments where the frame rates get a little bit worse than what you might have seen so far. And by a little bit worse, I mean it can get a lot worse in some places. Again, you'll see in just a few moments. But I digress. Let me know what you guys think about frame rates down below, if that's something that's important to you.
Right. Who are you really?
Agent Charlotte Ross.
There you go.
I'm with the DGSE. That's
British intelligence. James Bond, MI6.
Yes, I figured as much.
What's your interest in 009?
Beckett didn't spend his 50 years on a golf course. That's what you think. DGSE has been hunting him for a long time.
Ah.
This is the closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting him slip through my fingers now.
Sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
How about we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Fine by me.
Oh, excuse me.
There.
The driving does feel a little bit slow in some places, but I think that's better than.
No sign of 009.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine, but we'll see.
Plenty of his friends, though. I'm not loving these.
I've had worse.
Oh, in that case,
We get that bad boy.
Get down there, draw their fire. I'll flank them. We need to keep that plane on the ground.
Well, what are we waiting for?
This is.
There's that English sang-froid. Bonne chance, James.
I love that car. I love that car so much. Oh my god. If I were a rich man, I'd have that car. Anyway. So, I will say this. When I first saw this, his running right there, I was a little let down. I promise you guys, that is not the fastest he runs. He's not Agent 47.
I've got a plane to catch.
He can do a full-on sprint, as you can see. He does get a little bit faster than this too, I promise you. But for right now, that's the fastest you see him do. So I don't know if you noticed at the top there was a little banner that said "License to Kill." I'm assuming you cannot kill anyone until you get that little banner that says that. You know, when you're in a situation where you have to kill them, or it blows the mission, or this, that, the other. Sorry, I got a spam call, or like 4 or 5 spam calls. Anyway, so sorry. But yeah, so that's very cool stuff right there. I'm excited to see, you know, what are the consequences? Does the mission automatically end? Is it just like a point reduction? I don't know. I'm kind of hoping it ends the mission, because Agent 47, they obviously don't want him to kill civilians, but whatever. In my 6, he could not get away with killing civilians, or anyone he didn't have to. Anyway, we'll see. So yeah, this is where you're gonna see the frame rates. The person playing this went for every possible explosive barrel on the map. And it looks really cool, but you will see in a lot of places it gets to be too much for the PS5 Pro to handle it, which is where they say they're recording. I don't exactly know what he was doing there. In the bottom, you see Focus, Lure, and Bluff. This stuff is so cool, so satisfying. These takedowns look super satisfying. Watch this. I love that. That's so brutal. So cool. This looks so satisfying. You see him balls to the wall shooting towards that plane. Some of those, it's like, alright, did he really just blow up that car? I don't know. But anyway, it does. I'm not too worried about the realism, by the way. I'm glad that they found a good balance between. Look at that. That was so fun. That was so cool. This is going to be so much fun. I cannot get over it. It looks so good. I think they found a really good balance of, you know, a good amount of realism, but like just bombastic, you know, like I keep saying, explosive action. Literally, that little hop was satisfying. Considering how these cars keep exploding, I wouldn't use them as cover, but I love seeing him throw the gun and they do the takedowns. Looks so cool. You can listen. It looks cool. You have to give it that. It's a James Bond game. If you're looking for complete and utter realism, you're gonna be disappointed. But I mean, look at this. It's exactly what you want. It's exactly what you want, in my opinion. Sorry, it's exactly what I want. My bad. No, without. You get actual cutscenes this time around. That was crazy. Love that. That made me visibly chuckle a little bit while I was joking around with my fiance. I thought he had a handgun at this point, but I guess he threw it.
Okay, 009. You're next.
So cool.
Package secure. Snug in the front. Did you kill the transponder? No such thing with a radio station.
You get a little bit more stealth. You get to see some more interactiveness with the environment. I'm hoping that there's more of this throughout the game and that it's not just an isolated event. But here's the thing, I don't want to see exactly this, because I think it would be a bit boring if they do this gimmick more than once. But I think it would be interesting, like the tilt controls.
Let's make some turbulence.
Like this, I'd like to see like gimmicks like this more than once. Not this exact gimmick more than once. Does that make sense? I think finding ways to let Bond manipulate the environment without him doing the exact same thing every single time. I think that would be the ideal balance.
Never a dull moment.
But it is very cool to see it here. Oh man, I promise it's not the game making me tired. Oh man. Long day at work type stuff, you know? Now this is so crazy. Saints Row 3. Saints Row the 3rd. Love the music. Get a parachute, love that. I guess I should have referenced Moonraker. Is it Moonraker? Where he does Tim versus Jaws? I think I'm completely blank. Anyway. Love that. Very cool stuff.
Hey, I'm Patrick Gibson, and I'm honored to announce that I'm playing James Bond in IO Interactive's much anticipated game
I'll let him talk.
007 First Light. It's thrilling to be bringing this character to life in the gaming world, and I'm joined by an incredibly talented cast, including Lenny James as Bond's mentor Greenway, Priyanka Burford as M, Alistair McKenzie as Q, Kira Lester as Bond's most fervent supporter Moneypenny, and Noemi Nakai as the enigmatic Ms. Roth.
Bond's world is all about what's
He's
hidden
back.
and what's hidden beneath the surface. You've
To
just
me,
watched an
this is
extended
my
mission
Todd
walkthrough.
Howard.
No commentary, just the whole experience. We hope you liked it just as much as we loved crafting it for you. But there's more than what meets the eye.
Oh, shocker.
In this next section, we'll guide you through how it all works. The tools, systems, and choices that shape the gameplay in 007 First Light. Let's take a closer look.
Very cool.
Welcome to the world of James Bond in 007 First Light, where infiltration and espionage are just two of many spycraft skills. In this mission, our unseasoned...
I'm not gonna go too much through this, because I kind of did talk a bit about the stuff that, you know... I've talked about this in previous videos. Pretty much everything that they're going over here is kind of that first section, right? Where it's like, hey, these are the returning elements from Hitman. This is how they're different. And it pretty much is all down to the gadgets that you're going to have. They don't show all the gadgets. They pretty much just show like the trank dart that comes out of the phone. They showed the wristwatch that shoots a like an emetic poison. There's a laser that you can use. all this stuff needs to be charged up pretty much. And something that they spent a lot of time talking about, or what felt like a lot of time talking about, was the like the different choices, like the different ways you can complete a mission, like Hitman. Like if you need a badge to get into a certain area of the map, there's 3 or 4 different ways you can get that badge. And then there's like a few special ways, like, well, you can kind of like the mission stories, you know, like sure you can just go find the badge, or you can. And the example that they use is you're going to be a reporter. You're going to take a camera and you're going to present yourself as a reporter to get yourself to the backside of the map. Eventually, that stuff kind of falls apart, at least as far as the story goes, and they show you different ways that you can, like all the way from the jump of the mission, like you can just sneak in because you don't actually have access to this area. I'm not making all that much sense, and I'm really feeling not too good. So I think this is probably about where I'm going to wrap it up. I just wanted to say I'm so excited for this game. There are a few moments I want to highlight. Like this is the person that you're reporting as Mr. Minkley, the journalist, not reporter. I'll let y'all see that part actually.
Miss gave up on you. Right then, go grab the camera, and I'll take you past security.
And then they show you that there's 3 different ways.
First Light provides multiple pathways for achieving Bond's objective.
Yeah.
If he's prepared to get creative.
Yeah, and then they show you 3 different people that'll have cameras near them that you can take. You can find different ways to distract them to get their camera, or to get the camera that's near them at least. It's stuff like that. Similar to Hitman. I don't know why they show it all in slow motion like that.
All set.
Follow me.
Bond's gamble has paid off.
The balcony should give you an excellent view of the stage.
Sorry, miss, but this man can't go upstairs.
Relax, fellas. He's with me.
You say so.
And then these little areas are how many of the sub-objectives you've completed to get to the security room. At least that's what I'm assuming. So pretty cool stuff, pretty simple stuff. Let's see what else we got. They show some of the stuff. Like I said, they got the question mark over the head. They got the stealth takedowns. Something I liked about the scene is that
when Bond remains undetected, offer the
he was able to lure him by using some of this. Charge focus. I think it's focus. He was able to charge this meter, and then he used a lure to get that guy's attention. So I'm assuming you have to hold R3 to kind of build up this charge meter so that you can do more things, bluff, lure. I'm assuming there's other stuff that you can use charge for, maybe takedowns, something like that. I think takedowns actually give you charge as well. So anyway, a lot of cool stuff here. A lot of stuff that they don't fully explain, so we'll need to see how it works whenever we go forward.
Alternatively, Bond can opt for a more elegant style, using the scan from his watch to highlight options for distraction and misdirection.
So yeah, kind of like Agent 47 throwing a glass bottle across a room, or a coin to get their attention. You use your gadgets to activate a radio across the room or something, and then you can take them down stealthily. A lot of stuff like that. Now there's smoke you could use. Trying to find the part I'm looking for. There's another thing I'm really excited about. Well, eventually it'll load. Fuck it, I'll talk about it. It's the hand-to-hand combat. I think it looks really good. It looks like there's going to be a few moments where it's a possibility, where there might be like fisticuff boss fights. Okay, why isn't this working? This is getting a little aggravating, man. Where is it? There you go. Exactly where I was trying to go. You get to see. Let's show you some of that.
Combining throws, parries, and direct strikes with environmental takedowns and items.
Situation contained.
Sometimes James will
Love that little line. So it says license to kill, and that says situation contained, I'm guessing, to let you know that that little encounter's over. I love that. That stuff looks so much fun. Um, to be honest, I kind of thought for a while that the days of a good immersive Bond game were kind of gone. With the age of Call of Duty Bond, you know, what EA did. I enjoyed Quantum of Solace for what it was, but it was nowhere near as fun as Everything or Nothing or From Russia with Love were to me. So it's good to see that we're kind of going so much further than I ever kind of expected them to go. This is such a dream come true game for me personally, and I do have a surprise I'm going to show y'all in a short coming up tomorrow. Actually, I did pick something up, which is funny because I found it. I'll do a short. I'll do a short. But anyway, back to this. We do have a little bit more to go.
To get out alive. When enemies show clear intent to shoot and kill Bond, you will be granted a license to kill.
That's what I brought up earlier.
Trained by the Royal Navy, Bond is an expert marksman. His Q pistol firearm is a great conversation starter. Enemies can provide additional firearms. You'll just have to borrow them for a moment.
Yeah, there's a lot of picking up firearms I've noticed.
Thinking, you can turn the tables on your enemies by making the very environment a deadly weapon. Gadgets used for stealth and infiltration can also be deployed in combat to disrupt enemy attacks or provide further offensive options.
Yeah.
Allowing you to fight fire with
a lot of
fire.
Hitman-esque stuff, but like just notched up to 11. It looks so good. That's that laser I was talking about.
Adversaries come equipped with different
I think this hand-to-hand combat looks so much fun. It's gonna be one of my favorite ways to play, I think.
To support him in challenging situations, Bond can use his own instincts. This mode will help you focus.
I wonder if there's
on
gonna be
your
Bond
most
moments.
difficult
I hope there are, like actual Bond moments, like from the previous games. Probably not though.
Or environmental. Bond must be fast, cunning, and uncompromising to prevail in the world of 007 First Light.
That's straight out of GoldenEye. Love that. Situation contained, and then he picked up the gun as he.
Somehow I doubt
that was so satisfying. We get another little thing here. And then this is what I really want to talk about. First off, March 27th, 2026 is so cool. We get a little bit more here, but don't worry, there's still more. There is still more. The digital, the deluxe edition upgrade is free, and if you get it digitally, you do get access to the game 24 hours earlier, which is super cool. I will not be doing that. I'm a physical copy fanatic, so. But with the deluxe edition, you do get the Royal Navy suit, which I'm pretty sure was on my list of cosmetics I wanted to see. I didn't go with the Day of the Dead suit, but I'm glad it's there. And admittedly, I'm not 100% sure where these two are from. I have a few theories, but I don't want to be wrong as hell. It is cool to see the P99. I'm pretty sure that's the P99, right? I could be wrong. But anyway, then we get some cosmetics for tools we haven't really seen the AirPods. We've seen a little bit of what the phone can do. I mean, I guess you unlock a lighter later. So far, we just see us grabbing one. But anyway, and we don't know what the pin does yet either. Now wait for it. Pretty sure it's here. This is what I don't have the money for this, but I want it so bad. It looks so cool. This is the Legacy Edition. Based on what this looks like, it looks like you get the game and a steelbook, or that would be super cool. But you also get the golden gun, which is something I had in the equipment I'd want to see in the game, and then the obsidian gold suit, which looks like that guy from the trailer, which you can't really see. I still don't know who that is. I don't know if that's just the I mean, I'm assuming that's just a cosmetic for him, so you get to wear his outfit. Is that Bond in that suit? I assumed it was a villain, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Anyway, I think that looks super cool. I'm extremely tempted to spend money I don't have on this. Let me go ahead and give this video a like. I haven't liked it. Yeah, so very cool stuff. This is 300 American dollars. I don't know exactly what that is in like pounds or anything else, because I'm just dumb. But this looks super cool. If I could afford this, I would buy it, and I'm buying it for the Xbox Series X because I'm a lunatic. But anyway, I'm so unbelievably excited for this. This is everything I wanted and more. Now that I've done my own reaction, I've gotten my just pure bliss, pure excitement out of the way. Maybe it's time that I go and watch a reaction from another channel. Just bite the bullet. I'm at least gonna watch Calvin Dyson's opinion, but there's a few other channels out there that, at least based off their thumbnail, it looks like they have something negative to say, but they may just be clickbaiting, rage baiting me. Anyway. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm so unbelievably excited for this game. It's going to be, obviously, a day one pickup for me. And I will be talking about it on the channel, of course. But I need to go blow my nose, have an emergency, which is like vitamin C packet, and then go to sleep. So thank you all for stopping by today. I hope you guys are excited for this game, hopefully as much as I am. Let me know down below what you guys think, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Peace, everyone. Later. I forgot what the button is. I changed. Is it? I think it's E. No. I'm just gonna go ahead. Sorry for the awkward exit. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop recording. All right, later.